Hi, my name is Chandler, and I'll be talking about the research project that we have for Neil Hansen's public speaking class. And the topic I decided to talk about was the process of choosing an instrument for a student. And it's very important for me to know because of my major and the career that I decided to choose for myself. So since we're not here for physical forms, I decided to show my visual representations through pictures that I printed out. That will be helpful. Have you ever wondered how instruments are chosen for students? During the process of picking an instrument, the student and the teacher need to be communicative through the whole entire thing and involved. The student has the ability to choose from whatever instruments they want, but it is the teacher's job to guide them the best option, whether it is for them or the ensemble in general, meaning the entire band. During the process, the teacher and the student have to decide if he or she is best fit for a brass or wind or percussion instrument. So let's get started. So first, this teacher must evaluate the student's process of airflow, and of course, the student needs to be involved during the entire thing. So what I mean by the process of airflow is how much they are able to produce air, and if they're capable of playing a wind instrument, that means brass and woodwind instruments, not just percussion. Not percussion at all. So the teacher needs to let the students be involved in choosing this instrument, and it is very important to let the child be able to play, be involved, and just want to enjoy having the instrument in their hand, playing the instrument. So it's important to know what they want. So in this picture here, we have the teacher and the student talking to the teacher what instrument that she really wants to play. And it's important for the teacher to understand, listen, and evaluate if the instrument is the best fit for her, for the student. So second, how to choose the instruments. Like I said before, the student will pick 3 top instruments of their choosing, and let's say, for example, it's the flute, trumpet, or trombone, which in all is very different from each other. And so that's when the teacher needs to discuss whether or not either of those is best fit for the student. So let's say that the student has braces, like for example in this one, right here. Braces are not really going to work for brass instruments like the trumpet and the euphonium here, but it might work for the reed instruments like saxophone, oboe, clarinet, and bassoon. So that's something that you would want to talk about with your student to make sure that that's something that's available, that's something that's optional, and something that they would actually want to play. And if not, choose a different variety of instruments that they can choose from. So all of them are in different categories, but the teacher must depict which instrument would be the best fit for the student depending on their body size, mouth sizes, airflow, and arm structure. This is a very important detail because students are very in different sizes. They're all different. You have different hands, so it might not be the best for stubby fingers to play the piano for percussion instruments. For smaller or wider mouths, you have different ways to play the brass instrument or woodwind instrument. And then you have different heights, different body sizes. So if a shorter kid wants to play the trombone, you might not be able to. It's not impossible, but it will be a little harder for a student so young in size to start off with a bassoon or a trombone, which has a longer arm structure to play with. And that's very important for the child to know as well. So another thing, percussion instruments are not always introduced directly because it's very hard to depict and to teach how to play it basically. And so in this picture here you have a younger student and then another student playing in 2 different drum sets for percussion. And mostly you don't want the child to go right to the drum set because they don't always know what they're doing. So that's when you have to have like a private instructor or something like this, like an electronical type of instrument to start off with, which is what a lot of people do. A lot of students do as well. So after finding the best fitted instrument, it is the student and the teacher's job to choose the best one for their liking. And it's all important because this is what they're going to play, not for the rest of their lives, but for a nice bit of time. So it's important for them to enjoy it, to be able to play it, and something that's best fit for all of the students and the teacher combined. So to conclude everything, choosing an instrument is very important for the teacher, the ensemble, and especially the student. Of course, they don't have to play the instrument forever, but it is crucial to know what the students want and what they want to do and if they really enjoy it. And during the process of picking the instrument, the student and the teacher need to be communicative through the entire process. So it's very important to know all of these things for picking the instrument for their band room. And that's it. Thank you.